Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I want to talk to you about items that I source and that I have sold to make big profits on eBay. I want to share this information with you to help you be able to find items that you can sell for big profit on eBay and make money as well. I'm a full-time six-figure reseller on eBay, and I'm going to show you my 10 best items that sold for the most money on eBay last week. These items have already shipped out. These are items I'm picking up at thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, and I'm typically spending $3 or less, and I'm making big profits on these. So if this type of content is useful for you, consider subscribing and liking below. As you can see right here, these are my sales over the last week. That's 112 sales for over $3,000 in gross profit. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. We will start at the lowest priced one, and then we will finish to the highest item that sold for the most money. So make sure you stick around all the way till the very end to find the most profitable item I sold last week. All these prices I'm going to show you include shipping and handling. First up, at my 10th best sell, we have a vintage Wrangler Pearl Snap shirt. This thing sold for $34.86 with shipping. Pearl Snap shirts, especially Wrangler, are always something I'm on the lookout for, and I can find these pretty easily here in Texas. And this is one of the bread and butter items that I sell. So if you're finding Pearl Snap shirts, I strongly consider you to consider picking it up because they definitely have a hot market. All right, next up at number 9, the ninth highest item I sold this past week is a Visconti button-up shirt. This is a in double XL. It's got this cool pattern on it, kind of like a paisley, black, purplish, casual button-up shirt. And this thing sold, I think, within a day of of listing it, and it sold for $37.29, which does include shipping. So you can see men's shirts are two items that can sell for good money. I like selling clothing because it's plentiful. Most people get rid of it at garage sales. You can find it at thrift stores. If you learn the brands, it's easy to store, it's easy to ship. So clothing is definitely something that I'm always looking for. Now, this one's a little surprising. I was kind of surprised that this sold for so much money, but this was an international order, so they're paying more for shipping, and I always include an extra fee on international shipping. I think it's $3.99 is what I'm charging, and so I'm usually making money on the shipping. These are a pair of vintage Chaps Ralph Lauren shorts, size 38, Bermuda, nothing special. People would walk by this all day long. A lot of people won't even pick up chaps. And this was shipping sold for $44.81. Went to an international buyer. I would say probably between 5 to 10% of my sales are international. So make sure if you're selling that you are using international options for your sales. All right, next up on my items that sold for big profit on eBay. At number 7, we have a pair of shoes. These were a garage sale pickup. I think I paid a couple bucks for them. A pair of Adidas Aniki, if I'm saying that correctly, Boost running shoes, men's size 9, in the triple black colorway with a model BD7525. Yeah, all that good stuff. I don't know why I did this picture. Those are shoe trees, and I typically use shoe trees to show the form of the shoe. But these shoes were too small for these, and so I stuck them in anyway to, I guess, to show the front. But it looks kind of crazy with them sticking out the back. I probably wouldn't do that again. But Adidas athletic shoes are definitely something I'm looking out for, especially when it's cheap. When you're looking at shoes, reselling shoes, you definitely actually this is usually the first thing I look at. I look at the bottom of the sole, because this will show how much wear has been on the shoe, and this one has very little wear. There's a little dirt, but no big deal. I mean, people really aren't buying shoes to see what's on the bottom, but you do want to check the bottom to make sure you have tread left, which is valuable. So a pair of Adidas at number 7. All right, next up at number 6 in the top 10 sales from last week, we have a Burton pair of snowboard pants, ski pants. This is men's size large. It is December. Christmas is less than a week away, and people are going out skiing. Ski pants are always something I'm on the lookout for. It's funny, a lot of people pass these up. These actually sold for $53.03. Brand new. These ski pants are very expensive, so somebody, obviously was looking for a good deal, and I got them cheaply. So ski pants and the brand Burton is a winning combination. All right, next up in the top 5, as you can see, the prices are getting higher. Here we have another international order, and this one was surprising to me as well. This is the brand 511, which does tactical gear. They do tactical shirts, tactical pants, BDU style, law enforcement, military style. And this actually sold for $55.99 with shipping because it was an international order. And like I said previously, I make money on the international orders. Typically these sell for like 15 to 25 domestically, which I still pick them up and sell them, but I was surprised that somebody paid so much to get these shipped overseas. But hey, I'll definitely take the sell. So 511 is kind of like a bread and butter brand I'm always looking for. All right, next up at number 4, we have a vintage Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez. He played for the Detroit Tigers. The brand on this is Majestic, and it's a size extra large. There's the Majestic label. And let's see, where's the tag? You can see the vintage tag here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Made in Korea, the Republic of Korea, extra large. This actually sold for $62.97. The buyer actually messaged me ahead of time. This is a birthday present for their brother, and they want to make sure that he could get it to his brother in time. Of course, I always ship same or next day, so I got this out. He was happy. I was happy. He paid $62.97 with shipping, and I think I paid maybe a couple of bucks at a garage sale for it. So vintage jerseys are always nice finds that you can find sometimes at garage sales. All right, next up at number 3, my third best sell last week. This was actually in a storage unit. Sometimes I will buy storage units. Like currently, my friend Clay and I, we are processing a giant 10 by 25 unit. Bit off more than I can chew. But this was from a 5 by 5 unit, mostly loaded with clothes. And this is a sterling silver diamond tennis bracelet, estimated carat weight at 1.32. And DBJ is the brand. I found this in a backpack in the storage unit with some other jewelry. I use, when you find jewelry, there's a couple things. Like if you have a strong magnet, you can test. Real silver, real gold will not stick to a strong magnet. Plated, some of the plated and the fake stuff, the alloy and whatnot will stick to it. So that's the first test. I tested it. It didn't stick. I actually have a diamond tester, a Selector 2, which has an infrared laser, which measures, I don't know all the deals, but actually it showed that these diamonds were real. So a beautiful little tennis bracelet, bunch of little diamonds. I don't know if those are sapphire. I'm not a jeweler. But in the pictures there you can see the 925 mark and the designer DBJ mark. And comps on these were good. I also include, when you do jewelry, I include a tape measure next to it to show the width, and so they can get an idea of the size. This thing sold for $100.96, includes shipping. Cost of goods on this is probably 25 cents. That's one of the things, if you buy a good storage unit from an auction, you could find one bag filled with jewelry, filled with money, filled with electronics that can definitely make the unit very valuable. I don't do a lot of units anymore, but I still do them occasionally. And like I said, I'm doing a giant unit right now, the 10 by 25. I think I'm gonna stick with the smaller ones that are mostly loaded with clothes, because that's mostly what I sell. But when I find this type of stuff, it is a bonus. All right. Next up, the second best sell of the week. Actually, last night I was watching the USA soccer team. They were playing, gosh, I think they were playing Bosnia. And they won 1-0, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. This is a USA soccer jersey from Nike, 2014 edition, size small. Keywords, national team, bomb pop, which is this colorway, this really bright colorway, World Cup. This I found this at a flea market, and I paid $3 for it, and I popped on it right away. Like this is a really cool soccer jersey. There's definitely with sports stuff, there's definitely a following for these items, and like I actually listed this like during the summer, late summer during the Olympics. I thought it would sell then. It didn't. Maybe because the U.S. I don't know, because U.S. men weren't active. But with World Cup and other qualifying things, soccer jerseys definitely do well. All right, we are up now to the best sell of the week. Once again, if you're finding this content informational, useful in any way, help out the channel, smash the like button, subscribe below, hit the bell to be notified when new videos are being released. And let's go ahead and get to the last video, the last item sold, the biggest profit item sold. This was from a thrift store. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren Loro Piano blazer sports jacket, men's size 48R with the camel hair and the 2-button. Ooh, that's a lot of keywords I fit in there. Um, this thing sold for $111.27, including shipping. Beautiful, soft blazer jacket. Blazers and jackets are picking up as far as the sales. Definitely for me, this was made in Dillard's. There you can see the 100% camel hair and those other keywords, also made in Italy. Probably should have put that in the title. And there is the sizing on these. You do, like, I include more measurements when I do sports jackets. I include the chest, the length, the shoulders, and the sleeve length. Versus a standard shirt, I'm only doing chest, and I'm doing chest pit to pit and length on the back side from this collar down to the bottom. That's the length. Well, that's what I have for you today, guys. Those are my 10 best sells. These are items that sell for big profit on eBay that can help put big profit into your bank account. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video.